Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig.
And I'm Mel.
And you're with Lovin DisWorld. And today we are at Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground for dining reservations at
Trails End.
That's right. We are back at Trails End. Now, we were just here a couple weeks ago for the reopening of Trails End for breakfast, but we decided to come back here tonight and try it for dinner. And I'll tell you what, when we walked by the restaurant, it smelled amazing.
It smelled really good.
So can't wait to get inside, see what the food's like, and we're taking you with. See you inside.
Until then, we're going to rock on these chairs.
That's a good idea. Let's rock away.
See you in there.
Okay, so we just got seated here at Trails End, and you know, the decor is the same as it was for breakfast. It's very rustic. We have a couple different animals on the wall here. We got a deer, I see a buffalo. You know, it's not too full in here, kind of surprising. Basically, everything's gonna be served family style. It's all you care to enjoy, but there are some add-on options. For example, there is a cornbread crusted salmon for $9.99, and that's a 6-ounce, I think she said,
yep,
piece of salmon. That's one price of $9.99, and then you get a half rack of ribs as well if you want for $9.99. And then there's a third item for $9.99. I think it's a peel and eat shrimp, right? Once again, that's one serving for $9.99. We're not gonna probably take advantage of the peel and eat shrimp. I'm undecided on the salmon, but everything looks great and can't wait to give it a try. So we just brought our starter bread. We have some cornbread, which if you know anything about the Fort Wilderness area, whether it be Hoop-de-Doo or Trails End or even the Wilderness Lodge, that cornbread is always delicious. And then I think she said some hush puppy bread as well. Then we came with 2 butters. We got the regular butter here and then a pimento. I think she said a pimento cheese butter. Can't wait to try the cornbread though. Definitely a favorite. So I just wanted to show you one of the hush puppies. There it is. It has a good fry to it. I mean, gotta be one of the first times that I've actually tried a hush puppy. Not bad though. It really isn't bad. It's a little dry, but not bad at all. There's our salad, and that came with a hot bacon vinaigrette. It's not bad to me. I don't think it has a whole lot of flavor. It's a very subtle bacon flavor. You can definitely tell it's a vinaigrette, but it's not bad. It's just not, you know, not my favorite dressing.
So I tried the salad as well, and I really liked the bacon vinaigrette. I thought it did have a good bacon flavor to it. It has a little bit of a citrus taste to it. I do like vinaigrettes. It's not something that I eat a lot, mainly at Disney. Normally I'm a ranch person, but I thought the salad was really good. I like the big chunks of cheese in it. I thought that gave a lot of flavor to it. So overall, I thought the salad was good, and I think it's better than some of the family style dinners that we've gone to recently. So I really like the salad. Yeah. I did try some of the bread. Of course, the cornbread is my absolute favorite. So I love getting the cornbread no matter where we go on Disney property. It has that sweet aftertaste, and then putting the salty butter on it, it is just really, really good. And then I also tried one of these little guys. I'm not sure exactly what it is. To me, it was very cheesy, so it kind of had a bread cheese consistency. It kind of makes me think of Food and Wine, the Brazilian cheese bread.
Oh, interesting.
So that's what it kind of made me think of. But I thought it was pretty flavorful. I tried the pimento cheese on this. Not a fan of that. I mean, I would eat it, but it's kind of spicy to me. But overall, I thought the bread was good so far, and I really liked the salad.
I actually got an additional drink, not just the normal water or soda that comes with. I actually got from the non-alcoholic specialties. I got the watermelon lemonade. It's really good. You get the sweetness of the watermelon first, and then the kick of the lemonade. And they're pretty much known for their lemonade here. This is a very, very good drink. This was $5.49 for it, but I think it was well worth it because it has a really good taste. So here's our skillet. We have a lot of different things in here. So starting up in the right-hand side here, we have the andouille sausage. We have, looks like the brisket underneath that. We have the corn on the cob. We've got some green beans. Over here's the chicken. Looks like we have some potatoes.
This is more chicken under there.
Yeah, definitely more chicken under there. So this is your main skillet. Now, in addition, we got some of this add-ons. We went with the salmon and the ribs as well, and those were $9.99 each. So it's $9.99 on top of the normal skillet cost. Those have not come out yet, but can't wait to see them as well. And here is our add-ons that we got. The first is the cornbread crusted salmon. and the second is the half rack of ribs. Now, each one of those, as I mentioned before, is $9.99 add-on to the price of Skillet. But both look amazing. All right, so I tried the salmon, and I will say the salmon itself is okay, but that topping they put on it, it's supposed to be a cornbread topping on top of the salmon. However, it tastes like I'm just eating pure salt on top of this cornbread, and it's not very pleasing because it's like really salty salmon. So not my favorite.
So I had a chance to try a couple of the things in the skillet. I of course tried the chicken, which I always go for the chicken. Connor and I both had that, and we both liked the chicken. I thought it had a good flavor to it. I did try a couple pieces of the brisket around the edges. We had some pieces that were relatively fatty, but I think it had a good flavor to it. I did branch outside the box and try the andouille sausage, and the first couple seconds after eating it, it was really good. And then the heat hit me, and my mouth is still burning. So if you like a little bit of heat, it's a good option. But I would say out of the meats, my favorite has been the chicken, and the green beans were really, really good. If you've seen any of our reviews, sometimes we struggle finding green beans with any flavor, but they had a lot of flavor on them. The corn was good as well, and I really like the potatoes. The only things I haven't tried are the salmon. Craig just got that. I haven't branched into the ribs yet, so I might give those a try, but we're pretty excited we got some more cornbread. But overall, I think that there's a good value in the food that you get. I don't know that we'll get refills on anything, but that is definitely an option if you find something that you like.
Okay, so I also had a chance to try the rack of ribs, the half rack of ribs, and they're not bad. I think they might be done a little too hard, smoked a little too hard. They're not very warm, and they're really tough to get through. Now, they do have a good flavor to them though, and a good taste. So I think if they were a little fresher or like just recently done, it would be a lot better, but I've heard a lot of great things about these ribs. Do I think they're worth the additional $9.99? In this situation, I can't say that they are, and I don't think that the salmon is worth the additional $9.99 as well. Keep in mind, though, that is shared amongst everybody at the table, so the price isn't that bad. I just don't know if it's worth the additional price.
So I had a chance to try some of the ribs, and I do agree with Craig. They were a little overcooked, a little dry on the outside, but if you take the barbecue sauce that they gave you and lather that on there or dip the pork into it, it's really good.
It's good barbecue sauce. Really good barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I really like that, and I thought the pork was good in that. I thought the chicken was good in the barbecue sauce, and yeah, I would probably put that on everything. I thought it was very flavorful. So again, I don't know if the ribs were worth getting. I don't normally eat them. We thought we would just try them to see what they were like, but at least they gave us the barbecue sauce. I thought that helped. Again, I didn't try the salmon. Probably wouldn't have tried the salmon anyway, even though you didn't like it, but
it's not that I didn't like the salmon, it's just too salty. I mean, just too salty.
Well, and you said you didn't like the sauce that it sat.
Yeah, I didn't care for that sauce. I don't know what that was, even. Yeah.
But we're excited for dessert.
Okay, so this is the dessert that we get to share as a table. There's a lot of different things in there. There's banana, there's whipped cream, there's ice cream, there's chocolate covered bacon, there's a brownie, there's shortcake on the bottom, there's strawberry, of course you got some Mickey sprinkles in there, and I believe just on the other side, yep, 2 marshmallows as well. So a lot of different things, and looks great. What's really nice is it comes in, I don't know if you can tell, a little like cowboy hat, so that's pretty cool. The only thing that would make it better is if it was a 10-gallon hat. So as you can see, we just finished up the dessert. We didn't like it. No. There were just some odd parts for me. Like there was strawberry and mint ice cream, and I could have done without the mint. I thought the flavors kind of worked against themselves. Other than that, everything else was really, really good. And the marshmallows too. I could have gone without the marshmallows. But for the most part, I thought it was really good, really creative. Now you, on the other hand, You like the mint ice cream.
I did. It was mint chocolate chip, and I could have done without the strawberry, but I actually really like this dessert. You had a lot of different flavors, the chocolate brownie, they had the shortbread cake at the bottom, the strawberry ice cream, the mint ice cream, the fresh bananas, and the whipped cream on top. I thought it had a lot of different textures and a lot of different flavors, and I liked it a lot, actually.
The bananas were really fresh.
Yeah, I think we probably could have gone for 2 servings of that, actually.
I agree.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good.
So, we just wrapped up our meal at Trail's End over here at Fort Wilderness. Mel, what did you think?
I liked it. I think it is a good economical option for a family.
Yep.
I think you get a good variety of food with the chicken, the sausage, the brisket, a lot of different sides, and I thought the dessert was good. I would say if you're coming here with a family, I don't think you necessarily need to get the add-ons unless you're really craving one of those 3 items, just because you get so much food. And just because we don't get refills, we typically don't at any of the family style dinners that we go to, you can get as much as you want. So I don't think you really need to spend the money to get those extra items. Again, like I said, unless you're craving one of those. But I do think you get a lot of food just to begin with. I thought it had a lot of flavor. Some of the best green beans, I think,
yeah,
with
green beans were really
flavor-wise that we've had for a while.
The corn cob was good too.
Yeah, I thought that was good too. I like the potatoes as well. They were salted. They had some good flavor to it. And again, I really like the dessert. I think that kids would like the dessert too, and if you have a larger party, the dish is much larger than that. So we got a smaller version because we had a smaller table, but I saw some tables with much larger cowboy hats.
Right, so I slid my chair up to that table to help them out as well. No, I mean, I agree. The value's definitely there. I think it's a great option for anybody staying over here, or if you're just a boat ride away, definitely come over, check it out. You know, it's not that hard to get to. You basically can take a bus to any park and then take a bus over here to Fort Wilderness and walk over, and I think you're going to be happy with what you spend versus the amount of food you get. I do personally wish I wouldn't have gotten the add-ons. You know, not that I mind spending the extra $9.99 for each one. I just don't know if it was worth it. I didn't think the salmon was that good, and the ribs were okay. They weren't anything special.
Use the barbecue sauce.
Yeah, just make sure you use the barbecue sauce. I think I would have just been satisfied just having the skillet and that dessert. And of course the cornbread. Cornbread's so good.
Get a couple orders of the cornbread. You can get refills on the bread. Don't forget that part.
But overall, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know, make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate that. And as always, be on the lookout for new content. And join us next time. We'll show you why we are
Lovin' DisWorld.
Have a wonderful night, everyone.